Hello and welcome back to episode 56 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Queen's Park Rangers, and since you were last with us when we lost to Leicester, we've beaten Birmingham 3-0. We drew 2-2 with Newcastle, and then we've beat Charlton 2-0 and beat Portsmouth 4-1. So we've been in some very good form that, as I'm sure you just saw, has put us top of the table at the moment. First of all, today we're going to play Bournemouth, who have dropped off a little bit at the moment before a potentially top of the table clash versus Luton. They've actually got a game in hand against us, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. They play Derby today while we play Bournemouth. We are guaranteed to be in the top three. Luton are not, so hopefully we've got a top of the table clash in a minute. We're back with the lineup for the Bournemouth game. And we are going with a lineup today of Christensen in goal, a back four of Geraldo, Charles, Williams and Tripidelli, Masengo and Casatra as the holding midfielders, with Manuel, Akalde, Chair, and Scarlett as the front four. As the front four from last season returns for this game, bar Manuel coming in for short hire. So we've had a few little injuries and knocks recently. Short hire's not fully fit at the moment, and I think there was a couple of us where they're just not looking 100%. So hopefully it won't affect us too much in this game now, as Aina picks the ball up for Bournemouth. He's going to try and go around the outside of the team on the left-hand side, and does manage to get a ball into Luckman, but it's headed away and then cleared by Casata. We're nearly at the half-hour mark. Crystal Palace currently beating Sunderland. Look like they're going to be going into second place unless Luton can improve their result. Who are they playing? Derby, we've already covered that. A Derby who aren't doing very well in the season so far. It's been a very cagey affair here ourselves as well from the looks of it. So we're going to tell them that we're not happy with the playmaking efforts of the midfield. And we're going to go slightly more direct, I think. And everything else can kind of stay the same. We might, it's working well. We'll force them down the inside. And let's demand a bit more as well. Hopefully we'll see some more from the team as Fraser is on the ball, and Bournemouth now passing it about as they try to create a bit of space. Scarlett nearly nicking the ball off the defender a couple of times there, and now Brass sends it forward. Luckman plays it through for Fraser. That was a quality ball and puts Bournemouth 1-0 up. Very frustratingly. We're going to go straight onto positive because we need to get back into the lead in this game. Well, we've never been in the lead, but we need to try and get into this game a bit more. And we're going to fire them up. And at the hour mark, we're going to look to make a change. Harkin is going to come on, as is Coyle for Casata, I think. And then Coyle and Akalde will swap round. And now we're approaching the final 15 minutes. Coyle with a free kick from deep sends it in, but it's a rubbish free kick and goes straight to Dewhurst. And the ball forward, I don't like these because it always looks like we're going to get counter-attacked, but Akalde and Geraldo deal with it well there, allowing us to start building from the back again. Harkin tries to go on and run Fraser with a good tackle. Ball in behind from Geraldo for Scarlett, and it's 1-1. A fantastic finish from Scarlett, a fantastic ball from Geraldo. And let's make our final change in bringing Rue on for Chair. Because Chair hasn't been setting the world alight as of late. Rue, oh, that is disgraceful. Luckman is sent straight off. And with that in mind, we are going to go pass into space to try and take advantage of the extra man. And I think for the last 5 minutes, we're going to go More direct. We're going to try and really go for this now. And we are going to go for the win in this game. And hopefully we can pull something off. The long throw goes only as far as brass. And Masengo nearly managing to nick the ball there. But now they're playing it back to the keeper, Dewhurst, with time and space. Charles heads down to Acalde. And now we've got a chance to run at them. Harkin has a go. Oh, fantastic save from Dewhurst. But we've got the corner. And the ball goes into the near post. And Charles heads. A good save from Dewhurst once again. And Bournemouth are feeling the pressure at the moment. But a ball over the top for Mbembo. That was perfectly pronounced. And Masengo does well to tackle him there. And it looks like it's going to end 1-1. Which, given how the last 15 minutes of that game went, is quite unfortunate for us. I'm going to tell them they were unlucky. I think maybe should have done better with a couple of the chances, Charles. But then Dewhurst did pull out some very good saves. It wasn't really that they completely scuffed the chances. So, Luton draw with Derby, which means we no longer have a top of the table clash. We'll be playing 4th place, but it is going to be still a very important game for us in just a moment. Okay, so we're back for the game against Luton, and I clicked too many times. We've got a lineup of Christensen in goal, Geraldo, Mumming coming in for Charles, Williams, and Tripadelli. Masengo, Casata still the holding midfielders. Harkin coming in on the right hand side with Acalde, Chair, and Scarlett filling out the rest of the front four. So we're going to get kicked off in this game that is going to be very important for us to try and stay top of the table, and it would help us build a gap towards the rest of the playoff group as well if we can do so. And they very, very nearly score straight away, and I don't really know whether that was Geraldo or their own player that blocked that on the line, but that is a warning sign if I've ever seen one, as we now look for the long ball forward and Worrell heads down. Nobody was even challenging him for it, and apparently that's my goalkeeper with distribute to playmaker on. Thompson with the ball in, and the ball finds Dutton. And that's all come from apparently a distribute to playmaker. Ridiculous. That means we've got to go positive. We don't want to see that again. And that would send Luton top of the table. Crystal Palace losing to Sheffield United, which is important for us because they're the team closest to us. They've got a free kick now right on the edge of our box, which Edwards is stood over, and it's glanced over, clipping the crossbar on the way past. And it's Luton again with the highlight. The ball in, Acalde heads away, and it's only McCormick who reacts to it for the first 3 seconds as he now tries to find a way back in. Acalde intercepts the ball over for Scarlett, and he's absolutely fluffed it. That is frustrating to watch when you know how good he is as well. Chair whips the ball in towards the near post. Williams doesn't jump for it. Acalde picks it up, finds Chair. Harkin gets his shot blocked, but he was offside anyway. And we've got another free kick. Corner. Chair whips this one in, and Worrell heads away. And now Masengo intercepts. Casata plays to Scarlett. Chair unable to find the way through with the pass. And now Dutton for Luton with space to pick out Law. And Mummin reads that through ball attempt really well. And it's now with Acalde, who finds Scarlett. He's going to have a run at the defence. Shoots from range, but it's well over the bar. And we are struggling to trouble the goalkeeper at the moment. Geraldo now going to try a long throw in. It's gone towards Scarlett, but Worrell is there to head away. Williams picks it up, plays it back to Tripadelli, and Tripadelli just can't bother to fight for the ball, lets Law through on goal. He's lobbed the keeper. It's hit the bar, and Williams manages to claw it away. But that was some horrendous movement by Tripadelli trying to cause us problems. And we need something changing here. I think what we're going to do is bring Coyle on the right hand side, so that maybe we can get a bit more creativity out there, fire them up as well, and tell them to go a bit more direct as well. Just because the short passing we're not creating any good chances with. We've got the long throw now. It's going in towards Scarlett. It's headed away by Panzo this time. And it's just not reaching Scarlett, most frustratingly. The ball over the top, Casata gets tackled by Thompson. Williams does manage to pick the ball up, and now Chair plays it for Scarlett, and it ends up back with Chair, who has a shot blocked. He's got a chance here and puts it into the bottom left corner. A very nice finish there. And goalkeeper not really doing anything about it, as here I thought he was going to then try and put the ball across the box, but just sees an opening at the near post and goes for it. And now we need to make another change, and I think we're going to bring Gallego on for Scarlett, because Scarlett's looking nervous. I don't like when your striker's nervous. Let's demand more as well. And now Edwards for and Chambers exchanging the ball from the throw-in. Lundstrom plays inside Morrell from distance. And how is Christensen being beaten from that far away? So frustrating when you watch your team work so hard to get back into a game and they just give it up that easy. Ball towards the far post. Tripadelli, mate, saving us on the line there. Law having another go at it. And now it's to Panzo. Morrell. And they're passing it. That was a weird bit of highlight there. We're going to bring Victor Manuel on and then send Coyle through the middle. Manuel on the right. And hopefully we can produce something in this last 10 minutes. Law plays it across to Thompson, and it's back to Law. Thompson, a fantastic save from Christensen this time. But he's been a bit... I'm half tempted to give Effenberger a chance in the first team for league games. Just because I'm losing a bit of trust in Christensen. Chair with the free kick finds Gallego, and it's hit the bar, and it's offside apparently. But once again, we hit the bar, and we're so unlucky sometimes. Ball across finds Victor Manuel. He's got a lot of work to do from here to get even close to the goal. Plays it off to Geraldo, whose cross is blocked and it's cleared as far as Mummin. He launches it back forward but doesn't find anyone. Edwards now for Luton. Gonna try and play it down the left hand side. Anderson plays it in for Morrell, and he's here on the volley. They're flowing with confidence. And now we've got 30 seconds to try and get it up the other end of the pitch and try and do something, but apparently we don't feel like that. Mummin plays Gallego, and he needs to get this forward quickly. Passes it to Chair, and it's going backwards again. Chair now plays it backwards again, and that is so frustrating when you've got 30 seconds left and they decide to pass it backwards. We're throwing the water bottle. There was just no go to try and get it forward, and it does cost us top spot. Luckily, Sheffield United beating Crystal Palace means we hold on in the top two, but we're only 2 points clear, and Stoke could win their game in hand, which, from the looks of it, is against Luton, or they might both be playing Cardiff. But either way, they've got a chance to knock us out of the top two. So we will come back now. Let's have a look. Have we got any rivals here? Not really. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back and play. We'll come back at the end of November, Barnsley and Crystal Palace. And we'll see how we're getting on after quite a few games off camera. And then after that, we can get to the FA Cup. So we'll be back tomorrow with the next episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment down below what you think went wrong today, because we only managed to pick up 1 point out of a possible 6. And do subscribe if you're enjoying the series as well. Thank you very much for watching.